always seems to happen. Why? I couldn't tell you. But we're just gonna figure it out here. Now that is not what I wanted to do. I'm almost done. I'm just gonna go to Facebook to share the link since it did not go through like it was supposed to. And hopefully no one will get lost along the way. I may be lost, but hopefully we are good. How frustrating this can be. All right, we shared on Facebook. Now let's see if we can get into YouTube, and we'll be ready to get started. Doesn't look like anybody found us yet. Hopefully they will be able to. There's that. So, all right. Welcome. Somebody found us. Yay. Facebook isn't working. So we're over here. Frustrating. If I go into the comment here and post the link of where we will be, that will help. And you can be darn sure after I get off this live, I'm going to have a nice little conversation with Restream. All right, say hello when you're popping on. Let me know where you're watching from. We're going to be working with our new house number kit. Okay, this is the base. You get one of these. You get your house numbers to put on here. But first we're going to glue the little strips. Now these little strips are so you can change this piece out for every season or every holiday. We're doing a back to school one today. So we're going to go ahead and put this together. Go ahead and create a hole because it always seems to plug up. And I don't know why on that either. And I don't want to hit my finger. So how's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good week so far? There will be a fall one, there will be a Halloween one, there will be a Christmas one, there will be a Thanksgiving one. So like I said, for every holiday and season, there will be one. Come on. This just isn't my day, and I'm gonna persevere. There. Just needed a stronger pin to create a hole. There we go. So first what we're going to do is you have 4 of these. You want to use the smaller ones first. Now let me make sure I have the correct one. I do. So we're going to put some glue in here. Now, if this is going to be, I would suggest that this be under an awning or something like that. Or you could even hang it as a door hanger on your door and put it between your door and your storm door. I just would not put it out in the direct sun or the direct weather. I would definitely suggest sealing it with a... what's the name of that stuff? That clear acrylic spray. And I would really make sure you have a few layers of that on here. Alright, so we're gluing the 2 smaller pieces down. I've been going back and forth on this one for a while now. was trying to see really how people like their house numbers. Some like them vertical, some like them horizontal. Horizontal seemed to win out. So if you didn't want to have the pieces that go on here, the different holidays and seasons, we can go ahead and we can personalize it with your last name. So that is an option also. So now we're putting a little bit of glue on here. And we're going to glue this flat. Because what this is going to do is this is going to create the area for this little smaller sign to slide in and out. It makes it easier to change your holidays and seasons out. I just want this to kind of set up for a minute. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I'd really appreciate it because people have kind of lost us. Let me just make sure I've got this right. Okay. And then this one is going to go here. So you're just really creating like a shelf for that to slide in and out. Come on now. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I did not spray mine with clear acrylic. Oh, geez. All right, we need more here. That didn't hold real well. This is the Stick Fast CA Thick. That Loctite. That's a really good glue also. And that has that's a gel, so you have more of a control over the glue when it comes out. Kind of hangs where you put it. All right, so we've got that. And like I said, this piece is going to slide in here. So we're going to let that set up. Meantime, I'm going to glue my numbers on. It's easier to do these when they're attached. So these numbers are about 3 by 1. Go. Put the and then I'm going to use my dabber and I'm going to do the numbers white. I have white siding on my house, so I thought the black with the white would really look nice. Not to mention those neutral colors will kind of lend themselves to any holiday, so it won't be that big a deal. Let's see, we got Bailey barking in the back room. We've got hubby out there cutting the grass. Just more background noise. Welcome to my world. All right, we've got that where we want it to be. So I'm going to use a little white paint to do the numbers. Again, you can use whatever color you want. Whatever color matches your door. This is this would be yours. So I'm trying to get some paint on here and put some of it, dab some off. Now, if you didn't want the sides to show, you know, you would paint them before you glue them down. I like the wood to show on the sides. Bailey's probably tattling on somebody with her barking. Have any of you seen the Little League World Series? I live close to Williamsport, and that's what's going on in our neck of the woods right now. It's a big thing here when Little League comes to town. I think this black and white will look real classy too. It'll be classic. I use the paper towel to dab some of the paint off because I don't want it like dripping down the sides. I like the consistency of the dabbing. I'll probably end up putting a second coat on before I spray it. For a little bit. All right, we're just going to put this off to the side, but that's what we have so far. All right, now we're going to work on our back to school sign. So my inspiration for the back to school sign was the composition book. I kind of like this, the black and white. So this is how I'm going to try and duplicate that without having to use a paintbrush. Now, kind of squish this up. I'm going to dab it in the paint, and then I'm going to dab some of it off. And we're going to see how this turns out. All right, here we go. I already practiced on the back, and I had a different wad, and I don't think this is going to turn out the way I wanted it, but I kind of like the back better. But like I said, I wanted it to look like a composition book, that it was back to school. There are apples that are going to be on the end, so that's why I'm not too worried about that. There. I'm just dabbing some off, trying to get the edges. So there we go. It doesn't quite look like the back, but I still like it. Hi, Marcia. How are you? All right, so we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to start on our pieces that go on top of this. Marcia, we're working on our new house sign that will have interchangeable holiday and season signs that you can remove and add back on. We're trying to get the look of the composition book with the black and the white. So that's what we're up to. All right, so just remember when you're gluing on your pieces, they're opposite. So look at it first to make sure you have it where you want it. Then you can add some glue. I'm going to add a little glue over here. And how did that clog up that quick? Oh my. There we go. Put a little bit on the handle or the stem. This is our back to school set. There will be a Halloween and a fall. Sometimes it's just easier to do these when they're on the board. So that is why I am attaching them first. And then I will paint them. Hey Judith, so glad you found me. Restream wasn't cooperating again. All right, so I'm going to do a little stem. And if anybody is looking for that unicorn spit paint, I found it on sale in the clearance aisle of Michael's. So if you're looking for that, I would check out Michael's. Right. I think I may go ahead afterwards, after I'm done spraying this, and do the resin. Because I found out if you're going to do resin on paint that you already painted, the best thing to do is spray it with a clear coat first. So I will be doing that before I do the resin. I just think sometimes the resin makes it pop. It makes it look really cool. Y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I'd appreciate it, since everybody wasn't cooperating when I went on first. Hey Monica, are you home or are you working? Or are you on your lunch break? Or you got your headphones on, you're watching from your desk. Not trying to get you in trouble. I did list some ribbons. We had a request for the 8-ounce paint storage rack for 24 bottles. So that has been listed also. Had some pretty unique requests this week. Wooden hangers to be personalized. It's been quite a week. Sorry I had to cancel on Monday. But doesn't that look good? I mean, that kind of looks like a composition book, don't you think? At least that's an easy way of getting it. Using paint and paper wadded up. All right, now we're going to glue on the back to school. There are lines here to show you where these go, so you shouldn't have any trouble putting your letters down. These are kind of chunky. Sometimes the light throws a shadow on here, and I don't quite have it in place. Oh no, I hope it's not hot. Great minds think alike, Marcia. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see Rachel, but she was back on last night. She's feeling a little better. All right, then 2. Told hubby, oh no, we can't hear the vacuum when I'm on live. Not. All right, then we got the word school. Up, we got to glue our pencil. Ah, that's hot. Oh, thank heavens. There we go. So see, now there are holes here. You can use rope to hang it, or you can put it. I'll watch it not go in here for me, even though this was exactly how it was supposed to be made. There we go. Come on now. You didn't crack that right off. That wasn't supposed to happen. There was plenty of space in there. And I had enough glue. Doesn't that look really cute? So, what I was saying is you can use screws to screw this right to the side of the house, or you can use rope to make a hanger. And like I said, there are more of these coming, so you will be able to switch this out. We have a Halloween, we have a fall. Halloween one I'm not quite sure on. Our fall is really cute. It spells out the word fall in the leaves. We have a Thanksgiving one that has a pilgrim hat and some pumpkins and says give thanks. and some little leaves. So we have those. Yeah, I wanted something by my door that could be festive. I mean, I think that really pops with that light like that. All right, so now we're just going to color everything here. So I think for my back to school, I thought I'd do the primary colors. Let me see. Yeah, that would work out perfect. All right, I'm not going to, oh, we don't want that in there. Let's start with blue. And then, like I said, when it's all been sprayed, I'll go back and do the resin on the apples. Okay. I thought I'd like change them up. And we can do this, like I said earlier, is we can also put the person's name on there too and totally remove this. So that makes a nice gift. Oh no. All right, how do we have this? There's blue, and yellow. All right, let's color our pencil eraser first. Then we'll get out the silver and color the middle part of the pencil. I need my black for the tip. I'm going to leave the wood on the pencil point wood. I'm not going to color that. Don't know how I'm going to do this because I will be changing this out. So maybe I will hang mine and not attach it to the siding. Like I said, screws or a hanger, whatever's best for you. All right, now, so let's start with green. So I want it to be colorful. we go. Like I said, this will slide out. Ha! Okay, I guess we're going to have to use wood glue. This is not holding the way it's supposed to. I know I'm giving it plenty of time. So I'll probably have to sand that off and fix it, because this slides in here in the bottom piece. All right, you know it's probably hindering it. I know what it is. I tested it on the back to make sure I could get the composition look. Yeah, could use those hooks. Ooh. Marcia is thinking. So that's what it is. I got this extra paint on the back. It still should work though. But I was testing to make sure. Just going to sand some of that off, because this was kind of goopy when I was putting it on to create that look. I will look into that. That's a great idea. Thank you. See, that slides better. So I think that's what was causing the issue. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this, and then I'm going to use wood glue and let it set overnight. I used the Gorilla, and I think that will help, but I will look for those. Some white paint on here, so we're going to fix that. We're just going to cover it up. Look at that. I just thought, though, because I have wood siding, this would kind of pop on that. So if we put that in the hole there, let's see if we got, yeah, and maybe, well, I'm definitely going to use wood glue. I'm going to sand these bottoms a little bit. Just a tiny bit, because I don't want it to. All right, so I definitely suggest not using the CA thick, but using the wood glue. And you'll see when I do my next one, you'll see it'll work better than this. I just see a lot of people that make similar ones, and they just have this little shelf. Well, it's going to blow. Or they have them sitting like this with Velcro. Well, you get a little wind under there, and it's going to take that Velcro. So that's what I have to do. See, because it'll slide fine. So we will re-glue these with wood glue. And spray it. That is a good idea. Generators. We have a portable one, and we actually had an electrician come in and add a plug-in from the outside in, and we can actually run like the refrigerator, the heater, and all that off of it. So definitely are worth it, I think, for peace of mind. And my son lives up on the mountain, and their power goes out a lot. So he has one in the house he just bought, and it's perfect. All right, so there you go. There's our our new, let's see if I can hold it like this. So there we go. Everybody's been asking for one of those. We also have, and I didn't bring it back, we also have a long tissue box and a tall tissue box. And they also have these slide-in things. So, where is Marsha? I forget. As many, is it Colorado? I forget. Thank you, Judith. Yeah, once I get these glued and in place, and I'm going to put another coat of white on this. And then, like I said, I'm going to spray the whole thing with clear acrylic. Then I can do the resin. What we found that if you don't put a clear coat over this before you do the resin, sometimes you get a lot of air holes, so air bubbles. So, Utah. I forgot. Sorry. I kept thinking Utah, Colorado, Arizona, one of those three. All right. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for looking out and helping me. I will probably try and put a video on it over the weekend since I was not available on Monday. Thank you, Marsha. But I want you all to have a great weekend. And I guess Rachel will be back on Thursday. All right. Thank you all so much. Bye.